I'm an animal person. I enjoy the presence of most animals, not enough to be a furry, but my best friend Marissa and I kind of coined the term fur gang, kind of like our own way of saying that we like animals, but not to that level. I don't know if that makes sense, but it makes sense to us. Growing up, I've raised fish, birds, hamsters, and shrimp, and now my family has a husky for maybe a year and a half now, and she's a real good girl. But from raising a husky, I've kind of learned that I like bigger dogs or medium-sized dogs than most small dogs, especially those like demon crusty tiny white dogs that for some strange reason everybody has. As a kid, I was chased by these demon crusty dogs twice. The first time I was skateboarding down the street and someone decided to open their door to move something outside, and their demon fluff came charging out at me. So of course I booked it down the street, but luckily the owner caught up in time and just picked up their dog, and she was like, "Oh, don't worry, it wouldn't hurt anyone," she says as her dog looks like this. The second time I was just walking home from school, and the dog's owner decided just to let their dog off their leash in the front yard, and immediately as soon as it went off the leash, just started charging at me. So of course I booked it down the street, zigzagging across the road and whatnot, and the owner just kept trying to yell at their dog to come back like that was actually doing anything. And eventually the owner caught the dog, and all the owner said was, "Thank goodness there was no cars. That would have caused so many problems for me." Who even says that to a kid? Yeah, it would be so annoying if I got hit by a car because you decide to let your dog off the leash. For most dog owners, dogs are like family for people. I think it's safe to say that a lot of pet owners would probably die for their dogs like it's their own child. And one thing I will criticize are people that use their pets for clout or content, or just use their pets. There's no problem with making content with your pets, but there is a problem with people that use their pets kind of like how family bloggers use their kids. Aw, look at her struggle. She got herself stuck. You clearly put her there yourself 5 minutes ago. Anyone remember that one girl that used her dog for clout and accidentally uploaded unedited footage of her like abusing her dog? Literally, I don't think she exists on the internet anymore. See, there are two types of being cancelled. There's scamming your fans or saying like the most hateful, racist, homophobic stuff, and then like a week later they'll just be back on the internet posting. And then there's that girl who somehow united everyone on the internet to banish her into the shadow realm. So, don't hurt your animals. I like to believe that there are no bad dogs, only bad owners, because it takes a lot of time and effort to train your dog, and a lot of people aren't willing to do that. Yet there seems to be this whole thing out there about how bigger dogs are bad and misbehaved and will like kill you. Now I love big or medium-sized dogs, and when I mentioned that, my sister said like, "Oh, basically the dogs that are bullies in every cartoons." And I feel like that is probably why there's so much anti-big dog propaganda out there, because as kids, we're taught that these big dogs are mean, big bullies. So how about we stop casting those big dogs as those mean, unlovable loser bullies and start casting those roles to those misbehaved, tiny, crusty dogs. Speaking of big dogs, I don't understand why some apartments, hotels, or landlords will have like a weight limit on dogs. It's not like having a big dog is gonna bring the whole house down. And I guarantee you that any of these big dogs over here are probably more well behaved than all of Susan's tiny, crusty, barking, loud things that will attack you the moment she lets go of the leash. See, I've never been attacked by a big dog, but I have been attacked twice by these things. What I truly think is that I think everyone should just put in the time and effort to train their dogs. You see, a lot of people that I meet that have bigger dogs or medium-sized dogs, they actually put in the effort to train their dogs. But a lot of other dog owners that just get these like tiny dogs because they think they're cute, they don't put in the effort to train them. All they do is just buy them and then just let them do whatever they want, run around the house, poop in the corner, whatever. So, moral of the story, train your damn dog, and there wouldn't be any problems with big dogs, medium dogs, or small dogs. For the dog owners out there, have you ever taken your dog outside for a walk or something and some random stranger just comes over and starts touching your dog? And you have to go like, "What the heck are you doing? Stop touching my dog." And they say something like, "Oh, I just thought your dog was cute and I just wanted to pet your dog." Nothing wrong with that. No, it's freaking weird, you weirdo. If you see like a random family with their kid, would you go over and start petting their kid's head? No, because that's freaking weird. And you're a random stranger and they don't know you. I don't know why so many people think it's fine and innocent to go over to someone and just start touching their dog without permission. And like personally, I think in my opinion, it's bad parenting, but parents think it's like fine to let their kids run off and do this all the time. I complain about training your damn dogs, train your damn kids. If you see someone with a cute dog, just ask for permission first. A simple, "Can I pet your dog?" And if they say no, you move on with your life. Because at the end of the day, you're a stranger and they don't know you, you weirdo. Also, I just want to mention that while browsing TikTok, I found this giant breed of dogs called the Tibetan Mastiff. This is like Clifford levels of big. I don't know if there's any bigger breeds of dogs out there, but if there is, please let me know. Now lastly, here's a little fun thing you could do with your dogs if you're a dog owner, mostly in like Canada or I guess other snowy, cold areas of the world. During winter, I like to go into my backyard when the snow piles up like high enough, maybe like 30 centimeters, and dig a maze out for my dog and just let her run wild. And I guarantee you your dog will be living its best life and just running around endlessly around the snow maze. Anyways, that's pretty much it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to actually train your dogs and be a good dog owner, and don't hurt animals. And comment down below if you're furry or fur gang. Okay, bye.